time for a quick refresh, though, and our gardening expert says it's all about weeding and cutting back those plants.
So speaking of blooming, we got Mr. Two Bloom of Bloom Designs here again to help us out with this summer reboot, this summer refresh.
Yes.
Two, we'll get started with this. What do we need to know to keep those gardens
weeding,
fresh and
weeding,
lush?
and weeding.
Oh,
and that's what helps
right?
to keep the garden fresh. Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ask me, you know, what type of chemicals do I use? There's a lot of chemicals that are out there that are very not only invasive but intrusive. So I'd like to share a very cool natural way of mixing it at home without going to one of the garden centers.
Is that what you got right here?
What is
Three
in it?
simple ingredients:
Okay.
white vinegar, dishwashing soap, and salt. So, again, the equation is a gallon of this, a tablespoon of salt, and a tablespoon of soap, and a tablespoon of salt. But you can fill your spray bottle up all the way up to here with it, and put like a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of dishwashing soap, and you just go out there and you spray your weeds.
And then you have to actually pluck them up, though, right?
You don't.
No.
You don't, because once they dry, yes, you can.
Okay.
But once they dry, they'll actually get to the point where they're crusty. You can just sweep them
I can
out.
get the kids to do this.
Exactly, and that's all about getting the kids out there and being active. We were just
there you
talking
go.
about
Well,
this.
speaking
right?
of
as a herbicide, it actually kills the weed
Exactly.
by the root.
Exactly.
Well,
it
speaking
does.
of getting the kids out, you've given sharp implements to my friends Terrell and
Yes,
Phil.
we're going to have a pruning
Yes,
war.
exactly.
So we're going to
keep them to yourself.
We're going to talk about actually how to keep our perennials healthy, and now's the time where they're overgrown and you have actually diebacks, which are these dead canes here. So you guys have 30 seconds. Let's see what you can do to clean these plants up, and
What
let's
do you
see who
mean
does
dab-
it good.
Oh,
yes,
you're not
cut it
gonna
all
give
the
us
way down.
instructions?
That's right. Just cut off the dead
on,
canes.
two.
And what it does is it actually makes room for new growth.
my hand.
You're doing great. Yes, be careful,
Ow.
okay? You only have 10 fingers, so please be careful.
Yeah, I wanna
You're doing
keep it that
good.
way.
You're doing good. Go down to the nearest green growth. And what this does is it actually eliminates a crowded area, increases airflow for your perennials and or
man,
annuals.
I got a branch.
-1 point for Tanya right now. She got live foliage
You're
here.
in
She's
trouble.
cutting down.
Oh, man.
So one other thing I want to point out is now is the time to go out to these garden centers and score huge
I was just about
finds.
to say, can you get discounts
I got a
right now?
list.
You
one in
can, you can. Everybody's trying to liquidate and move their products in inventory so that they don't have to water them anymore.
Yeah.
So go out and get that beautiful tree that you've been wanting. It might not
much
look
pressure.
as beautiful though, you know.
Are there certain things you should plant in the fall?
Are you done already?
specifically?
Fabulous
Come on.
question. Fall is a great time to plant simply because the temperatures are lower and these plants are not going to be stressed once you plant them in ground. So it's a great time to thin your perennials out, transplant, and actually share perennials that you have abundance amounts of with your neighbors, your family, etc. Tanya, that's another point because I just saw this.
Stop!
She was trying to be sneaky and tuck this back like it was a cut floral
No
arrangement.
idea. It's just on a daily basis. It's always something.
So how did we do, Two?
You guys did great. You guys did great.
Aside from my
Tanya,
foliage,
it
okay.
happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys all did really well.
There you
And
go.
actually, greens, he actually did pretty good. He cut off actually dead or injured foliage, which actually is...
Is that good?
It's a good idea because it gives the plant ample energy to send to new growth versus focusing on sending all that that food up to a damaged leaf.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
you look
You are the
lovely,
man.
dear.
Oh, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Appreciate it,
Yeah.
too. This rocks. Learn something new today, too.
Always fun.
Thank you very much, guys.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC7 Chicago YouTube channel.